Monday, friends. It's Monday. It's been a while since we've had our little chat, our little check-in with each other. How has your 2 weeks gone? Wow. It's very springy here. I feel a little itchy in the throat. Do you feel a little itchy in the throat, Mr. John?
Oh my gosh, allergies are the worst.
Yeah. I don't have allergies, but sometimes the little floating little raggy little cotton.
The cottonwood is really nasty. And it's like it gets in my throat. I hate it.
I know. I was on a bike ride the other day. It was like it was snowing. It was just.
Yes. Yeah, I was at a stop on a bridge in town, and there was all this just. It looked like snow. There was so much stuff in the air.
They're like piles up on the ground and these puffy.
Yeah. Yeah, my allergies have been bad. Bailey has had allergies this year, which is very different, and then Denver too. Crazy.
It's no fun when you're allergic to the air.
Yeah, to life.
To breathing. Yeah. Hello, Liz. How is everybody? It's getting towards the end of the month here.
That's right.
It feels like a long month, doesn't it?
I don't know. There's been so much going on with like toward the end of school, so it's been a little crazy. Yeah,
with things opening up and events happening again, I feel like it's like those little squares on our calendar are getting real filled up real fast.
Yeah.
Hey, Carmen, how are you? It has been a while.
Yeah, and it is getting filled up, but that's also nice too. Like we have a lot of stuff going on again, and I like seeing that.
Yeah, it's good. And something great that's happened just last Saturday, it was the league finals for dive. And that's been great that we've been able to, she's been able to have a season for dive. And Sage came away the Mountain League champion. She got first place for women, and she got first place overall. So she killed it.
Yeah, she is amazing. She's done so well with dive this year, and to be league champion going into CIF, which is kind of the regionals for us in California. She's going into CIF as really one of the top divers in the region. So it's some exciting stuff.
Yeah, so we have CIF Dive Finals on Thursday. Good morning, Kim. How are you? Yeah, it's exciting stuff. I'm just glad she's been able that they can have CIF. Some sports can't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Liz. Because it's such a independent kind of a sport, and you're not in anybody's face. You know, you're not close to anybody. So it's nice that they're able to do that.
Yeah, she gets to have a little bit of that distance and still compete and perform and do well. I'm so proud of her. She's done so much training and work, even in the last year where we weren't able to get to a pool and we weren't able to do things, and she wasn't able to work out. She found ways to kind of make it happen, and she's just doing so well. I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, it's been nice. So that's exciting. That's happening. Denver's track season's over, and yay.
Yeah, he's happy about that too.
You know, he got shin splints so bad. It was a painful season. It's hard to come from doing everything virtual and maybe not being as active as often as we've been used to, and then going to let's go run all out, sprint all out. So it was hard on his shins, but
yeah. Yeah, he had a tough time. He was running the 400 and long jump. He did well in both events, but
yeah, man. It was good. Something else. Oh, so last Monday, I thought we might be able to have the live, but it ended up not working out. Shin splints are the worst. Oh, they're so painful, and they don't. It takes a while to get over them, you know. So we were doing something interesting, especially for Mr. John.
Yeah.
So the reason we couldn't go live was John was having what would you call a minor procedure?
Yeah.
So it was a one that's what
A
routine.
colonoscopy.
Oh, okay, it was a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
So you're a little
Yeah.
bit young for that, just a little bit. So you
Yeah, I
started
am.
early for the
And
fun of it. No.
you know, my doctor said that because I have a history in my family of colon cancer, and I just had a cousin who passed away from colon cancer a couple weeks ago because he would not follow up on these symptoms and get checked, and he wouldn't take care of it, and it ended up being colon cancer, and he died from it. So so I made an appointment, talked to my doctor. Doctor wanted me to go in and just get checked just in case. And I'm glad I went in early. That they caught a couple of things, and it was good. But you know, it's very uncomfortable to talk about and not fun. But it's good to go and get checked.
Yeah. So this is your PSA. If you're due,
Yes.
get in there.
Yeah, I had graphic.
I've heard of a lot more younger and younger people actually getting this, you know, and catching it early enough and everything. But a lot, it's hurting a lot younger. It sounds like for people.
Yes, it is.
Because typically you screened at 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But my cousin was 59 and passed away from it. So it's important to catch this stuff early.
Yeah, definitely. So that, yeah, this is your PSA awareness. Let's get checked because it is highly treatable. You know, that's the good thing. The other thing happening, everyone should, gets one just like everyone. Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's good to be aware and good to like, yeah, totally. I feel like the process.
Oh, I think you're frozen. You are frozen. Yes.
It's because my dad's trying to call me.
Hey, Larry, it's not the time. You know this. Knock it off.
And he just had his checkup too. Looking good, my dad. So, yeah, I'll have to call him back. We'll have to set up pickleball after this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it should be, you know, obviously it's an uncomfortable process to do, but I think talking about it, I think should be more, you know, it should be easier.
Yeah, and it is important, especially if you have a family history, to just, you know, don't be weirded out about it. Just talk about it and get it done. I sent a text to all my siblings about it and just said, hey, let's talk about this. Let's do this. And it was a good thing. So.
And the process you thought wasn't as bad as what you had expected either.
No, it wasn't. The most difficult thing is that you have to drink this liquid, and it vaguely tastes like cranberry juice, but it doesn't taste like cranberry juice. and so I had to drink that with like 5 glasses of water within an hour, and then I had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and do the same thing, and it's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only real prep that was really awful. You drink liquid for a day, and then after the procedure, go and get some food.
Yeah, and I felt like the part that was easy for you that maybe you weren't sure about was the after. It was just like you kind of went right back into, you know, you felt like a little but it wasn't like you had to recover from it necessarily. Like it was pretty.
No, in fact, there was we went to Sage's signing day because it was her college signing day for dive. Right after that, so she signed with Cal State University Bakersfield as a member of their dive team, and she's the only person at her school to sign to a D1 program. And her dive program is a Division I program, so that was a huge thing too. She's had a lot going on this last couple of weeks.
You were worried you might miss that, you know.
Yes, I was.
But you felt just fine after. There's a children's book we had for your girls. called, yeah, right, Everyone Poops. I love it. It talks about animals. I know. I feel like we didn't have that book, but I have seen it. I think it's so funny. I think it's a great, you know.
We had Goodbye Moon, but that was a little different.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love kids' books. Which is how it like breaks it down. It's like this is normal. This is good stuff.
Oh,
they need one for grown-ups. Everyone has a colonoscopy.
yes.
You will be living in your really, Kim? I didn't realize that.
You're in Baco?
I didn't know that. I feel like I knew you were in that area, but I didn't know that you're actually there in Bakersfield. Really?
Right on. That's great.
I probably knew that. It's nice to have people close by that we know. So we'll have to be like, if we have any, you know, in needs that we can't get to her within 2 hours, we'll have to be like, we'll have Kim on speed dial. We'll have Ashley on, you know.
Ashley's there. Yep.
On call. Can you be my on call, Kim, for Sage? She is getting nervous. She's so excited, but at the same time, it's so new and unexpected. Really? Oh my gosh.
Very cool.
That's awesome. You're gonna have to tell me all about it, how she likes it, about what to, yay. It makes it makes us feel just a little better. I mean, she's not that far away, but at the same time, you know, it's still away, right? Everyone gets a mammogram. These books need to happen.
Yeah.
Because also I feel like once you're older, you're just expected to like, here's what you do, and you're supposed to kind of just do it. And you still feel like a kid though. You're like, wait, I've never done this before. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what this is going to be like. This is $1 million idea.
Yes.
Kid books, like,
you know, maybe Liz, you can cookie these things. Because yeah, I think that maybe we need like the adult procedure set, and maybe that could be a McGoo U in the future.
That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. This cookie set's called Everyone Gets a Mammogram. For the kids' book, The Girl Who Drank the Moon. Was it a good one? What's that one about? I haven't heard that one. We're out of the little kid book zone, and I feel like I see these different characters and I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
You know, like the kids get so into the different Disney characters or whatever. Now I'm kind of out of that loop.
I can't believe how the cartoon are so ADHD, like very 5 seconds of content and then it goes on to something else, and the talking it's like every cartoon now is an episode of the Gilmore Girls with everybody talking on themselves. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
it's very short attention span, you know, setup. It seems like it's very good. Yeah, it's I feel like kids don't have the attention span. I've heard teenagers say, I can't sit through a whole movie. And I just thought, really? Like a movie? That's so odd to me.
Yeah, I love
they like their little snippets to watch on TikTok, and that's about as far as, I don't know.
Yeah, 15
I'm
to
sure
20
that's not
seconds.
every kid. I don't want to overgeneralize teens, but yeah.
I know. It's these are the subjects that we all need to talk about. We all need to do, and it's just looking out for one another. It's not it shouldn't be taboo. It's you know, it's not like I'm going to show a slideshow of what happened. It's just us talking about like, hey, we got to look out for one another. I had mine, you go get yours.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Going to like the dermatologist, that's another one. I mean, there's just things as our bodies get older that we need to make sure that things are good, because ignoring things not quite the best route to take is what I've found.
Yeah.
This will go away. Well, we just read a study that said, like, as people get like the official, not the official age, but the age that most people start to feel older is 47. That was like like there was a survey about it, and how most people in their 40s kind of assume that things will go away on their own in their 40s. They tend to be like, this feels weird, but I think it'll go away, because they're still in this like 30s, 20s mindset of like, things get better. This will go away. But I think in your 40s and 50s, things start to go like, this might be a sign of something more serious, or something I might need to get checked out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we in our middle age needs to members of my family with joy slideshow, which would be very educational. You know, it's good to know what to expect. Snapchat while they were there.
When I came out of the anesthesia, I told the anesthesiologist was saying like, "Hey, time to wake up, time to wake up," and so I was groggy, but I was kind of coming to, and I said, "Hey, I tried to fight the anesthesia. How'd I do?" And he laughed and he's like, "Not very good."
That's good. Fight it. That's yeah, that's silly, but it's fun, right?
Yeah, it's like a little game. I go like, no, I'm done. No.
You're making it a competition. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, me or the anesthesiologist, and he will win every time. He's the house
Well,
money.
you hope so. The other thing happening since it's the end of the month, getting towards the end of the month, is homework is coming due. He was too normal waking up though. That was no fun. No. The end of the month. So homework, oh my gosh, it's been looking beautiful. People have been turning in their paint palette homeworks. The colors people have been using, the different designs. It's been fascinating, really cool. I know that I feel like doing this technique, you have to get over, you know, typically we're looking for really smooth lines and really precise designs. And with the palette knife, you really have to embrace the texture and the imperfections that's going to happen. That's kind of the artistic kind of look to it. I'm a little pale, but a little poppy. This one's very much like a section of a Monet, you know, sticking right out there. Not to toot my own horn, but just the texture, you know, you gotta just let it go. Let all your perfectionist tendencies go away. Because a lot of people are like, you know, I played with it a lot and I like it, but it's not perfect. It's like, that's exactly what it's not supposed to be, you know? Yeah, that one came out really fun. I wasn't loving it, and just like a lot of, you know, what's the type of art this is? This is, what's the word?
Palette knife art? Is that right?
It's on the tip of my brain. It's not realism. It is, and not surrealism. What, you can't think of it either?
No, I was just thinking it's palette knife something or other. So.
But it's, you know, it's meant to be looked at from a little bit of a distance, you know, and cookies, you can't really, they're not meant to be looked at from a distance. I think a lot of them do, don't they, Annette? I thought a lot of them look so pretty, but it's kind of getting over those perfectionist tendencies. I'm so glad, Cheryl. Oh my gosh. I think it was super fun. I was nervous about it. Impressionist. Yes. So it's not supposed to look like a photograph. It's supposed to look very artsy. And I think all of the homeworks have been doing that. I say success. And actually our smart cookie was all about doing, you know, actually abstract and very, you know, not a specific. There we go. You guys got it. You know what I was thinking. You're right there with me. Which is really fun too, to just go like, I don't have a specific image I'm looking for, just textures and colors.
And some of those that you showed there at the end that were the smart cookie designs, to me, those look like they could be 80s like cookies for an 80s like set. I think that that it's so cool.
I think it's, and a lot of people did say this too. They're like, I felt like I was pretending to be an artist, but guess what? Successful, I would say. I think it just looks very artistic, you know, without a ton of effort. It does take practice. Wait, I missed that one. I didn't read it. Amazing works in this group this month from this month's homework. I agree. So artistic. And sometimes I think it's a little scary to tap into that, like a little more free form Andy Warhol cookies. Yeah.
Yes.
But I think they've all looked really lovely. And I'm super proud of you guys. Heads up on next month's cookies. We're looking for circles again. But this round, here, let me grab my cutter. It's my cookies are in the other room, actually, all of them. Circles.
Don't show them yet. You can't show them yet.
I was gonna show the back side of them.
No.
You can't see anything back. You're such a weirdo.
No, we got one more week with the Impressionist set.
Yes, and then okay, so we're going. I will say this though. Here's the big clue for not a clue, but as far as so this is a 2-inch circle. We're looking at 2-inch, 2.5 inch. You don't want to go too big.
True.
Because we're going realistic next month, like super realistic.
Don't call names, Kim. Don't call names. I'm not calling names now.
So I'd say like a 2-inch circle, and some squares, like 2-inch squares are fun too, but circles and squares are really fun. And make more than 3. I would say like a dozen, because
yes,
it's a different month.
A set of these is going to look really cool. And you're gonna be able to plate them in a special way, in a unique way. It's rad. It's rad. I loved watching you workshop this set, because it was really fun.
Well, I tried a couple different methods to get the same look, and it was like there was a definite winner. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's I don't know. I don't want to give any more away, but
I know.
Yeah, really fun, really colorful, very realistic, but simple. Like very, very achievable, amazing, realistic results. So it's fun. It's really fun. And I also have a heads up on the month after that. Look at me go. I'm going to show you the actual cookie. We need 3 of these. This is an Ann Clark rectangle, but anything, this is 2.5 by 4-ish. Looks like 3 3/4, but about 2.5 by 4. And John Cif, he did do a cookie last month and did well. So he has cookie rights. So Icing said that's true. I know. He does get to speak up a little bit more now that he's has some cookie skills under his belt.
Little bit.
Yeah. So 3 rectangles for July, circles and squares for June. And while I have the next set ready, I don't know which shape I'm working on, but there's some work ahead ideas for you. If you have some cookie dough and you're having a baking day, just throw a couple extra cookies on your sheet and you'll be ready to do homework.
These summer sets are really cool.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Yeah. I feel like I tend to go easy on summer sets because I guess it's time for school to be out and easier and fun, I guess. I don't know why, but I don't know. I feel like there's just a different kind of attitude towards the summer months ones. Not that they're like easier, but that they're, I don't know. I feel like you get really good results with not such hard. I don't know. It's hard to. I get in the summer mode. My mindset.
Like it's before you launch into like come I guess August, September, and you're back to school, holidays. Yeah. Then it's New Year.
Yeah, I feel like there's a definite vibe, and definite holidays to kind of work towards. Where summer's more like it's a free for all.
You get to be as creative as you want. You get to do what you want to do.
Yeah, a little more outside the box, which we definitely do that next month and this month. So it's been fun. I've learned a ton, and we're working with something new again next month that I'm not, super familiar with. So I kind of jumped out of my comfort zone too. So that's always fun. So yeah, finish up your homework. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Yeah, good. Yeah, I know. And with filming from home now, I don't work as far ahead, which you guys got big heads up before, like 6 months at a time.
You had a weird freeze right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you did. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was my face really weird looking.
Yeah, you're like.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was good.
Any tips on getting a good round cookie? Mine looked great before going into the oven, but come out a little misshaped after baking. I chilled it in the freezer before cutting. Really?
Are you using the Arty McGoo or Arty's sugar cookie recipe that's on the website?
That seems, even that you're chilling. Like I don't ever chill. And I don't know, my circles came out real nice. I'm trying to think what it is. I mean, something that you can do if because it sounds like your dough is a little tender, which makes for a really nice cookie, but it's frustrating when your shapes get, wonky. Something that I use for like delicate shapes and things like that, that I really don't want to get the shape, misshapen at all, is I really like my dough easy because you can roll it out, cut them, and not move them, and just flip the whole mat over onto, like, so when I do like long rectangles or shapes that are just very, very delicate, I'll just use that method and just flipping it over, cut them on the silicone mat and remove the excess dough from around the cookie. Exactly. Yeah, because that way you're not shifting them at all. Use your friend April's from Sweet and Saucy Life. Yeah, I've not used that recipe. Maybe it's a, it's a little tender, but that you chill it just makes me think. That seems funny that they still get, is it happening in the oven?
But it's kind of interesting. We've had a few people that experience that
Spread.
what is it? Spread. Is that right? Or butter bleed, and you've never had those issues. And this is the cookie dough recipe that she uses, and you can also just see the recipe right below here. This is on artymcgoo.com. So right here's her royal icing, and this is the no-fail sugar cookie. People will adjust the sugar cookie recipe depending on where they're at, and make little changes. But
I mean, I know even just the brand of butter can make a difference.
That's right.
I mean, there's so many variables, but yeah, I want you to get a good circle, get good shapes, because your foundation, you wanted to keep it real nice. So you could try changing up the ingredients if you really love the recipe. See if the type of butter makes a difference. But yeah, does it have baking powder in it? I'm curious. That is a very loud magical sound.
Yeah, sorry. It's my my text tone is from Back to the Future.
Yeah, it's magical, and it is happening. So yeah, get your homeworks in if you're working towards patches or anything.
That's right.
We have a week, right? A week for this.
1 week from today is the 31st. I was actually a week off in talking with Kim and some other folks last Friday. I thought, oh, this is going to be Memorial Day, or rather, yeah, Memorial Day. No, it's not.
This weekend.
1 more week.
Yeah. That's salted butter versus unsalted. That is the big
Dad.
thing. I use salted. I know, when you bake, you want to like really be able to control the amount of salt and flavors in general. So people typically will say use unsalted, but I feel like I use salted for everything, and I don't want to just have unsalted just for that. So I'm a cheater. I guess I'm too lazy to get salted and unsalted. Because have you ever had unsalted on like toast or on whatever? It's just not. It's not the. So to have a baking, I don't know. It would probably. I don't know. But yeah, it's because I like to have shortcuts. So I use salted. I still add salt to my cookie dough. Hi, Ben. But yeah, it's to cut out a thing on my grocery list, I guess.
But there's also a reason that salt is put into just about every single recipe. Salt brings out the flavors. It does. It's been a staple of cooking for thousands of years, and that is why. So
it's not about not having any salt. Like you're
yes, correct.
But I just and I don't even take out salt out of the recipe. I think it tastes just fine. It doesn't adjust. It's not that particular of a recipe, I don't think. Use silicone mats, and my cookies were spreading. Oh, so you baked on the silicone mats. Even though I washed the mats, I guess there was a little grease still lingering, and that caused the spread. I wiped them down now, and with vinegar, that seems to be working. That's interesting. You know what? Another thing that I do that might help too, that just reminded me, thank you. I bake on silicone mats too, but I bake on the ones that are the weave one. So they have little holes on the back. I'm gonna see if I have a good back of this. And I do think that that really helps keep them from spreading. So it makes this little, it's hard to see it on here. It makes that little texture on the back that's like little tiny squares because it's a kind of a ventilated.
A little hard to see, but
yeah. It's really hard to see, but it makes a really nice finish texture on the back, which is nice. But I think it also really helps the cookie from spreading.
There you go.
They're called bread.
And that's always there to help out.
And I got my first ones when I taught in Barcelona, and it was called silpain, which is bread. And they're here too. I've been using them for years and years. I just love them. And I noticed right away that they really help to spread. I totally forgot. I've just been using them for so long that I forget I even use them. But I really love them. And I love the texture it gives on the back too. Perforated. That's a better word. I was thinking than ventilated. Salted butter all the way. There we go. Okay, we need votes now. This calls for a vote. Bev salted. Use Land O'Lake. King Arthur flour. No baking powder. Land O'Lake's a really good butter too. And that's a good flour. No baking powder. See, I do use baking powder in mine. Use salted and add salt, and the flavor profile isn't that different than unsalted butter, and it's just a bit more savory rather than a plain cookie with unsalted. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. We have what's the count now? We have the sill bread mat.
Is that one? No, that's three.
I think we have 3 on the salted butter. So I don't have to feel so bad about feeling lazy because yeah. I know in some recipes it really does make a difference, you know, if you're, but I ignore it all the time. Use unsalted butter. No, thank you. Is there anybody in here that uses unsalted? Now I need to, is there anybody who's vehemently, oh, we got it. Salted butter, unsalted. Aluminum-free baking powder, all these salted.
Aluminum-free? I didn't know that aluminum is an ingredient in baking powder.
Or aluminium for our British.
And salted, another salted.
Another salted. You use salted.
2 more.
Yeah, I know some people cut out the baking powder out of the recipes, but I like having that in there. It gives it a lift. I missed that last one.
Oh.
That last comment. I wasn't able to read it. I was talking.
No, you're good.
Black bread perforated mat with the elevated grid and leaves the nice squares on the underside. Yeah. I only buy unsalted when Chris Taylor says I need to. Oh, yeah. We listen to Chris Taylor, for real. When Chris Taylor says something, we listen. You use unsalted, do you? Wait, I thought you said you use salted.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let's see here. No, she said she had the Cillabread mat. That's what it's called. And Bev said she uses salted.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I know, I'm already losing track. I'm glad you're keeping tally because
yes,
you use unsalted like you're supposed to. It is. Yeah, that's interesting. So you're updating the, oh, Liz is unsalted. I'm salty. I'm not very salty. Salt here, okay. The tally. Are you keeping track of all these? Did you get them all?
Oh yeah, I am. There you go. That's our tally so far.
I thought I saw one more unsalted.
No, it's just the one. It's just the let's see, Liz and Kim. Those are the 2 unsalted so far. Huh. And then Kim only buys unsalted, of course, when Chris Taylor says so.
Right.
Which is wisdom.
Which is not in cookies, which is in pies, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You use both.
Zanetta, where do we put your vote? Okay, wait. I'll do it. Hold on. Okay. And then here's Penny.
Salted.
Okay.
Salted. Use salted butter for cooking and find it weird to buy unsalted. That's where I'm at too. It's like I want to take one thing off my shopping list. Salted all the time. All day, every day, salty. Brenda's Unsalted team. If you've just joined us, we're talking about butter. Are you salty?
All right.
There's
So we're now.
You're changing now.
Yep.
This is very scientific.
Yes. Yes, it is. All right.
Oh, the half.
So there we go.
I thought you were giving a vote to each, but you gave a half a vote to each.
It's a half a vote. You only get one vote. You can distribute it however you want, but it's a half.
I mean, I think I've used Unsalted, but I think it was just a fluke. You literally use both. One stick of each.
Oh.
What?
Maybe that is a full vote then.
Why do you do this? That seems like work. So you can be in both groups. You just don't want to feel left out. Or you don't want to make the butter feel left out.
You have friends everywhere. And also whichever one I guess is cheaper. You just get that one.
Yeah. Unsalted, but I'm going to salted. Why are you changing? Is it because of this vote? No.
Mary, I can't tally that.
She's being bullied. No. Don't get salty on it. Yeah. I won't. I'll stay on. I mean, as far as a human, I'll stay unsalty. But buttered, I'm salty.
It's all right. We'll let it slide. It's cool. It's cool.
What's making you change your team, Mary? Or do I do? I just do. You are special. I love that. That's funny. And you know what? I think we tend to be almost superstitious about, it's like, I did this once and it worked and I'm sticking with it. I've always used this spatula. So if I don't have the spatula on hand, it's just not going to work out. I'm pretty superstitious about my spatula.
Yes.
Like I have to use that little guy for mixing colors.
Next week also we have we're going to be getting into a new month on Tuesday. So I think next week would be a good day to show the cookies for next month, which would be fun. But also you have a new product.
Wait, I'll show the cookies before the new month?
Yeah, I think we had it the day before.
Ooh, sneak peek next Monday.
Yeah.
The day before. But that's cool.
And
I like it.
You know about your new product as well, which is very cool.
It's not even on the site yet. It's
not
up yet.
I know.
It's my new superstitious thing that I have to use. You were always told unsalted. And now you're just ready to break free.
You be you, Mary.
I also used one of each when that's what I had and I liked it. That's interesting. Now we need shirts. Full salty.
Team salted or team unsalted.
And now we need a half salty shirt. Look at John, he's coming around with a cookie compromise. Yeah.
I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. That's all.
I like it. That's like licorice, how they have it like half salted, half, the different amount of saltiness in the licorice. Oh my gosh. First I read that differently. It wasn't pop when I read it and I was like, she's gonna poop her cookie?
Yeah, don't
we started with poop, we're ending with poop. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, so brand new product next week. That'll be up on the website before Monday.
A little saltiness. I agree. A little saltiness serves us well.
Yes.
Are we talking about the new product? Am I showing it right now or it's next week?
Ooh, I mean,
it's not in the shop.
It's not in the shop, so it's really
Yeah.
So next week, brand new product and a preview of next month.
I'm gonna go get it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's going to show it to you right now. But there's nothing there. There's nothing to show. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I guess you guys get a little bit of a preview, and we'll put it up on the site. But also for next month, these are going to be on sale for Magoobers. So if you're an annual or a monthly Magoober, you get a percentage off of products every month. And this month, it is the Cookie Enabler Kit. That's 50% off. So the Cookie Enabler Kit, it has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Let's see. Liz, why don't you talk about the Cookie Enabler Kit here?
It's a way to get your friends hooked on cookies. It has everything in it you need to decorate cookies. So it's yeah, if you want to get your friends, you know, into it, perfect little. It has a little toolbox, and I love the little box.
We'll go to the shop, and again,
what you can fit in a little toolbox like that. It has tipless bags, and then it has several tips. My favorite tips in there. It has a ruffle tip. My favorite ruffle has petal tips and a 1 and a 2, in case you want to try out tips too. A ring and a coupler so you can switch tips.
And those are all seamless tips as well.
They are. They're stainless steel seamless, and it all fits in a nifty little toolbox that has a hole in it so you can wear it as a necklace. That's just a side benefit. Because if you want to, you know, you can always have it with you if you just wear that little box as a necklace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never thought about doing that, but now I may.
Yeah, because then you could be ready and just totally prepared like a scout to decorate cookies.
For any cookie emergency.
On the fly, yeah. It's really a first aid kit, you know?
Yeah. It's triage for cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a fun kit. And it's just it's a good gift. It's a good, you know, like, hey, start decorating cookies because you'll love it. We love having Bev as a Magoober. Oh, it's the best. We have fun. I couldn't find my guy. I've already he's in the dishwasher, which is a hint. It can go in the dishwasher.
I will be back then.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm already. It's my new superstition to always use this new tool. He's my favorite. It's the right size. He's the right sharpness. He's beautiful. He's wonderful. Yay, Magoobers is right. Some of the best people in the world. And there are people from around the world in our group, which is so fun. Such a diverse group. Diverse in culture, diverse in how experienced they are. It's a fantastic group. Oh, I hear a delivery. He's like Ubering the new product. Look at that.
There you go.
That was fast. It's new. Got that new smell. It's in a little seal bag. Okay. Look at that beauty. The size is just perfect. Look at that. Oh, fancy. I had a little guy like this for years and years, but the handle just broke.
It was plastic and crappy.
Well, it was just like him, but the handle was plastic. But I love the size for transferring my cookies. I don't know. It's always perfect for me. And so I was so sad. I think I shed a tear. He was my companion forever. So yeah, this little spatula, I just love him. He's so sharp. He's sharper than my other one.
Mm-hmm.
These edges are dangerous. Like this.
Yeah, I think it's good for hand cutting.
Yeah, it's a nice. Yeah, he's got a little edge to him. So yeah, that's the new guy. I love him. He's great. You can hang him on a wall like a piece of art. The flower cookie you made at Halloween Carnation. I'm having a horrible time finding it. Oh, really? Oh, so like what month was it? Like month and year? Man, that's a good question. Okay. So it was like with the the Dia de los Muertos set, like the marigold, carnation,
Oh,
ruffly guy.
well, here we can find it together.
Let's do it. Index. Here we go.
All right. So go into McGoo U and your classes, and then
I'm gonna guess it was 2017. That's my guess.
Yeah, you can just go through every month, and you can click either here or here and go to that month's class. And we're gonna go. Yeah, you think it's 17? I think it is too. The ones with the black outline are the parties.
So those are the bundles that non-McGooers can get access to, but
yes,
I already have it.
Oh, it's not Cinco de Mayo. It was which one?
Dia de los Muertos. So it was in October.
Mm-hmm. Yup. All right.
What year are we in here?
Oh, there's Bev right there.
Oh, look at that.
All right. So now we go to page 2. So we're into 18.
Okay.
So you said 17, right?
I did. That was my guess.
Ooh, and let's see here.
It would be October. You're in November. Oh, no, it was, wow. It was really, it was 16.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to 16.
Because I know it wasn't 15. Oh, there
you go. Right here. So October of 16. It's really amazing once you start thumbing through this. Like an annual member gets access to all of these classes. And so that's over what, 6 years now? 7 years almost?
We started
6.5 years.
2014. We started in 2014.
So 6.5 years of classes, and a monthly member gets access to this month's class only. So it's a lot of content when you start looking at everything.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Who knew?
Oh, the piping tip for that flower. Was that the 80?
So is it the more of the marigold one or the carnation one? If it's carnation one, it was that ruffle that is like a squiggle, like this guy.
That's the 80.
That's the 80, 080 ruffle tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one, that little scoop one, I think is also in the 80s. I think it's like an 88. It sounds like we're talking about years, like different cars. There was an 88. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, no, that's not him. Yeah, so that was way back when. Oh, okay, like the half circle. You are talking about that one. Okay, I know I have it here. Here it is right here. Okay. So he is an 81. Yeah, 81 in this brand at least. And in this one doesn't have a brand. This one's 79. So I think, and this one, seriously, I can't see a brand on this one. There's nothing. But it looks like the low 80s, upper 70s kind of is that same little curve. I'm trying to see if I have an Antico in here. This one doesn't have a name either. Oh wait, is it? It's so tiny. This is a Wilton 81. So it looks like, yeah, 81 will do it. So awesome podcast on copyright infringement this month, guys. Oh,
that's actually a little over a year ago that we did that podcast.
Yeah, wow. Podcast. We need to get back to podcasting.
I love the podcast.
I do too. It's like when you get out of a habit, it's just like it's hard to jump back in. You just other things fill up that time. And since, obviously we've been filming from home, it just kind of I think that's what took over that spot, doing the filming and editing here kind of took over the podcast spot, space-wise, time-wise. I panic when I can't find my McGoo booba stick. Yeah, me too. I gotta keep them all right here. So I put my clean ones here. I have my dirties in here, and then I just go and I clean my little dirty box every once in a while. So those are the only I keep them. Good, you have it and you love it. Good, I do too. I think it's just a fun little to-go box, right? Hello from More Than Cake. Hey, how are you, Jackie? So good to see you. We just chatted. I mean, what was it? The last Smart Cookie. We tried how many? Several of your flavors in the icings as a taste test. That was a fun day for me. The family kept coming in my office going like, why does it smell so good in here?
Mm-hmm.
It was because of your flavors, man. Oh my gosh. So good.
She does the powdered flavors, right?
Powdered flavors. We talked about
Those
that.
are incredible.
Yeah, in the Smart Cookie, we chatted about that. And yeah, taste testing day. Those are always good days. It was super fun. The which one was it? I think it was the like a butter, like a pecan praline, maybe. It was like autumn.
Yeah.
So good. I think that was my favorite. So thanks for that. Yeah, so fun. So a new month's coming out in just a week. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. I'm excited for you guys to see and to go do this one. Bonjour, Somaya. How are you? See, our friends are from all over. I love it. And I got to. We've seen each other a couple times now in person, but the first time I met Sumaya was in Paris, France. I feel like that should be a goal. Anytime you travel, you should meet up with other cookie people. Just put out there like, hey, I'm here. Any cookie people want to meet up? It's the best. Cookie people are the best. And speaking about traveling, CookieCon is like right around the corner. You have a suggestion, possibly embedding your Monday YouTube videos on your website or link to YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I like that.
Along with all of the classes that come out monthly, there's a lot of free content that Arty does every month, whether it's the podcast, these weekly YouTube videos that are also on Facebook and Twitter, the live stuff. There's always something going on. So it is it's interesting. We've been discussing kind of consolidating some things on the website. We did that recently with the navigation bar, and we have some other things coming up here soon. So it's definitely noted in that. Thanks.
Yeah, I like that. Mix. Oh, interesting. Okay, I will butter content.
Ooh.
I always think cookies, but that would be heavenly, wouldn't it?
Jackie, we'll talk in a few minutes.
That's so cool.
I'll message you.
I need to think outside the cookie as far as the flavors go. So I hope everyone's like, yeah, you too. I know everything's great here.
Yeah. We're planning summertime stuff. It's so great.
Yeah. Next up, we'll need to. You need to plan for Thanksgiving. Okay, this is the year, right, Somaya?
Yes.
Right. Thanksgiving. Love fireside marshmallow flavor in your icing. That sounds amazing. An amazing summer, actually anytime really. But would it be good? Oh my gosh. My birthday is July. I am a Leo. July 28th is my big day.
We're
a week
we're both Leos.
Wow.
But it's what is it? It's like you're an early Leo, and I am like in the pocket Leo. So I don't know.
That's true. I don't know.
I don't know. But hopefully this year we're going to be in Seattle for your birthday and enjoying a Mariners game, yelling at the Astros.
Yay! That sounds like a good day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think I need to close the window. Too much pollen is coming in here. It keeps hitting me every once in a while. You might try to get to Orlando CookieCon. Love the class you're teaching. Thank you. You are going to try. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how timing-wise everything's going to look then, but it's looking so good. Numbers are very encouraging, and it's going to be a blast.
And we're going to be at both CookieCons. You've got pre-classes for both.
Yeah. It's been so long since I had an in-person class. I'm really excited. Mm-hmm. It's going to be great. It's going to be so fun.
And I'm going to be having another room on Saturday as one of the optional classes. I'm going to be conducting a copyright and a copyright and
And
infringement
it's way
conversation.
more fun than it sounds, actually. It's always a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I always like to say that that I feel like I'm dashing hopes and dreams every time that I go in there. But you know, it's a very needed class, and I think that the people who are in there get a lot out of it.
Yeah, it's a good heads up. You're a Leo too. Yeah, your class for Cookie Color. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there are so many great classes. It's I think it's going to be an amazing time. Just finally having this wonderful together creative outlet at CookieCon is going to be
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
And everybody who signs up for your class is going to be walking away with some fun freebies. Every person in the class will be, and we'll also have a couple of raffle prizes and such as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And the last couple of CookieCons, I have been the supplier of people's Diet Coke addiction. So I promise I will have Diet Coke there again as well.
That's your trade. That's your little trading item.
You know, some people have buttons. I have Diet Coke.
Wow. Yeah, you're a giver.
It's value.
Chocolate cookie with marshmallow flavor icing. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah. This makes me want to try different combinations here. I just got a bag of just the marshmallows from Lucky Charms. It was at what was that store? Big Lots.
Big Lots.
Huge bag of just the marshmallows. I'm like, that needs to go in cookies. You have a house of Leos.
Good luck on that.
You just start every morning with the Lion King soundtrack. It's like, oh, friends, it's always good to chat with you, and you guys are amazing.
No, I'm not. I haven't been for a little while. I think Liz and the kids were kind of getting tired of me on it, and so I haven't been on it for about 6 months now, and yeah, it is what it is.
I'm not a big fan of the keto. I think it's a good temporary thing, but I don't like it.
I like it because it's a big discipline thing, but it was so irritating to Liz and the kids that I pulled back on it.
It's just hard to feed him, and I like to feed. I find great joy in feeding people, but I did not find joy feeding him. Not feeding him. It sounds like you're a pet, but keto's tough. But yeah, I think it's good for in the temporary, short term. I think it's a good thing. But so I like the low carb aspect of it, but I don't know why, but the no beans really bothers me.
That is weird.
I don't know. So now we're more like back to our roots, which is kind of more of the Mediterranean diet. Is as far as eating wise, I guess it's considered a Mediterranean kind of style.
Yeah, lots of fish and salads and stuff, which I love. So I'm good.
Yeah. So it's great chatting, always. And we'll see you next Monday, hopefully. A sneak peek on the cookies for next month, just a day early. But yeah, until then, though, have a delicious